Hi, my name's George Rook and I am living with dementia, age 67, diagnosed about 4 or 5 years ago, and I am chair of the Shropshire, Telford and Wrekin Dementia Action Alliance. I'm involved with a number of dementia friendly communities in North Shropshire in particular, and at a meeting recently in Whitchurch, there was a lady there with her elderly mother who has dementia, and this lady said as soon as she was diagnosed, her friends, her mother's friends and acquaintances, neighbours and so on, just stopped calling. They stopped talking to her, stopped coming round, and all of a sudden this lady felt incredibly lonely. Now, I found something similar, not as bad as that, but I found that people I meet won't ask me anything to do with dementia or how I feel about it. And it's the occasional, oh well, how are you today? All right, yeah, you know, all that sort of thing. Well, that's actually not what we need. We need to be able to talk. Because having dementia, you know, at whatever stage, perhaps more so earlier than later, is quite emotionally difficult at times. You know, you see your future and your future doesn't look great, so you try not to look at it, but you live with it all the time. And for me, every time I do something which is somehow wrong or silly, or I forget something, or I trip, or I imagine I see, I don't know, a cat running across the garden when I haven't got a cat. I think about it. I think about my dementia. So I'm thinking about all the time. I can't help it, because I'm always thinking, is it getting worse? Is it not getting worse? Was that dementia? Was it just ordinary? And when you meet people, you have to completely shut that down, because they don't want to know. By and large, they don't understand it, they don't want to go there, they don't know what to say, and they're frightened of upsetting, perhaps they're frightened of upsetting themselves as well. This lady in Whitchurch even said that people her mother knows said they didn't want to meet her for fear they'd catch it off her. Well, you can't catch dementia, but you know, there's a misunderstanding for you. So, what I'm saying here, and the message I want to get out there is, talk to people. Don't ignore them just because they've got dementia. It's no different from anything else. It's a disease. It's a brain disease, that's all. You can't catch it. It's usually not even genetic. It is simply a disease that's probably been in your brain for 30 to 50 years. I saw an expert say that the other day. And we need to be listened to genuinely, because we've got things to say. We don't want to isolate ourselves, but we do it often. Sometimes it's because we lose confidence, hence the importance of dementia friendly or dementia welcoming communities. But also, if people stop talking to us about it, I mean, it might be family, it might be friends, it might be neighbours, but if people stop talking to us, then we go into ourselves and we feel unvalued, we feel ignored, and it just makes everything a lot worse. So my message is, talk to people. It doesn't matter what you say, what matters is how the other person feels. That's the crucial thing. And if you say anything at all like, how are you today? And listen and wait, and show that you're not just passing the time of day, you're happy to talk and listen, that will make a huge difference. It's not what you say, it's how you make the other person feel. So, thank you for listening. Please tweet this out there. We want people to see it. And go along to your local dementia friendly community steering group and join in. Bye bye now.